right.
We are literally inside
in the heart.
Times Square where the ball drops. Welcome to part 2 of our special New Year's video. I'm Ryan and this is my husband Todd. For now, if you want to know more about us, go to our new travel blog at toddandryan.com. If you missed part 1, early on December 30th, we hopped on a plane from Chicago to New York's LaGuardia Airport. After checking into our hotel at Times Square, we went to Bryant Park for most of the day. The Christmas market at Bryant Park is one of our favorites around the world. We then ate dinner at a nearby Smashburger. Todd was extremely tired at this point, although we still managed to go see the famous tree at Rockefeller Center. And this is where part 2 begins.
Good morning from NYC, New Year's Eve. So we are, outside of Starbucks, and Ryan is there waiting to grab our breakfast. We wanted to try to go to McDonald's, which is literally right down from behind the camera and around the corner. But since we're within the secure zone already, we are as far as we could get. Luckily our hotel is just outside of like a mid-block checkpoint, so they're letting people that want to come to the Starbucks once you're within this vicinity into the Starbucks. And there's also a Walgreens right next door. But once we get our stuff from here at Starbucks, we're gonna run back up to our hotel room, enjoy our breakfast sandwich slash gingerbread cake, and then head down to Oculus to see the Christmas market there. And we're hoping we get to the subway by 11 because that's when it starts closing. But when we come back, it's already gonna be closed, so we're gonna have a bit of a walk because of where the officers who are actually just behind my shoulder, behind this awesome looking semi-truck, who's part of the broadcast crew. So anyways, waiting for Ryan to get out of here in Starbucks, so we're gonna head up to our room then. Just like that, now we're in the elevator.
We got breakfast.
So Ryan came out because I was actually doing that little segment for you guys. And as we came out, we spoke more to the officers that I was speaking to earlier, and they give us a little bit more information, but sorry it's really dark. That's what happens when you try to film inside these hotels. No matter which one you try to film in, they're always all dark out in the hallways. But so yeah, I think are gonna miss that 11 o'clock cutoff to get on the subway right up the road at 42nd. So we might have to reevaluate our plans of going down to the Oculus via the subway. We will update you guys as soon as we can, but until then, we're gonna enjoy our Starbucks breakfast.
Man, that was a yummy breakfast.
Yeah, so I had basically the equivalent of a sausage McMuffin.
And I had their oatmeal. I was
Yeah.
like, what did I have again? Oatmeal with all the fixings. It was quite yummy, nice and hearty. Keep us going for a few more hours.
And that gingerbread cake, I think is what it was called, was very yummy as well. I think anything sweet this time of year is pretty yummy.
Todd's a happy camper.
Yes.
But we finished packing. It took us a little while. We had to make sure the Santas were safely tucked away in our luggage. And I'm not the best packer. Todd should be actually a packaging engineer. He always manages to figure out how to get everything just so with my chaoticness.
But if I was a packaging engineer, we wouldn't have probably as much time off and the ability to travel as much as we are able to, since we are not full-time YouTubers.
That's right.
Which I'm sure you guys already have figured that out, and we've probably mentioned it many a times.
So we are about ready to head out to Oculus and or Central Park. We have to
Different directions, completely different directions.
Yes, but we have to go to 34th Street just to catch the subway to get to Oculus because of the perimeter keeps expanding as the day goes on because of New Year's revelers in Times Square.
All right, and it's we've got to check out.
About 5 minutes.
We've got about 5 minutes to check out. Nothing like cutting it to the last minute, but for what we paid for this room, I guess it's advantageous to use every minute we can in here. All right, we're off to either
Oculus or Central Park.
We'll see you soon. security.
All the hoopla to keep
Yeah.
everyone safe.
But do what they got to do. We'd rather have it safe than not. Unfortunately, we were told the wrong direction,
Incorrect.
that the subway station at 42nd was open, but it was not, which is what I kind of expected. But why would we doubt the people that we thought might know? So anyways, we're down at 34th and 6th now, just about to enter the subway station. So we are probably gonna go to
Oculus, the winter market over Oculus.
unless there's maybe one more hiccup, unless the train doesn't run back south behind us and they're only running north.
It does.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do the stops between 34th and
50 something.
7th or 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, as we were walking here, we could hear it from underneath through one of those vents that you see on the
So
city
it's
streets.
obviously running.
It's obviously running.
Yep. So let's
All
go
right,
grab
go
our
on.
tickets. Herald Square. We're on the train. Yay.
Go. Go.
And just like that, we're here at the Oculus Center. We're going to go ahead and check out the shops downstairs and see what we might be able to find. And in addition to that, it's nice because we don't have to bundle up. We'll actually probably end up unzipping our coats because it's all inside, unlike yesterday at Bryant Park. Let's go. That was a bust. We thought we would be able to actually see shops and have like a winter market down here, as it says online. All that's here is a roller skate / ice skating rink. That's it. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do over the next 5 hours before we hop on the train to the airport.
Back at Times Square now.
I got my babushka on. I want a pretzel.
And just like that, we are now back up near Times Square. And this line, that's the line to get into Times Square.
So you talk about queues. Remember the queue that we had when we went to the Vatican? Like, this is tenfold, but luckily it's not raining. Unlike at the Vatican when we were there.
Oh yeah, the downpouring.
Oh my gosh, it was raining so bad. But this is the crazy line. As you can see, we're not in it. We're alongside it.
Crazy. Maybe one year we'll be here for this. Not this year.
No. I want to get a pretzel. Yummy, yummy.
So it's right.
You want a churro, honey?
Oh, where are the churros at?
They're here.
Nah.
No?
No, not from here.
Can I get a pretzel with salt?
Oh. Happy New Year.
How much? Ooh,
Here, you want me to hold it?
Yep, because I have to get this.
I got it.
Yum. Now we're gonna keep walking around the city. The salt is delicious and the pretzel's nice and warm. Yum.
Now that we're back on the 6th Avenue side of Times Square where our hotel is, Ryan spotted Nathan's famous hot dog. So I got one with hot dog, but I got hot dog with ketchup, and Ryan got, I don't know, looks like spicy mustard, ketchup, and I don't know what the white stuff is. But, all right, so we're gonna enjoy these yummy hot dogs. Hopefully they're yummy. And then continue making our way back south, since we're at like 50th or something like that. 52nd. All right, 52nd. All right, let's enjoy these hot dogs. Ryan got her a little pretzel treat. I couldn't leave New York City this trip without getting at least something sweet, so I got a churro. It's not warm, but it looks like it's got all kinds of cinnamon sugar on it. Yummy. Wish it would have been warm, but yesterday we saw all these, I think they were mainly ladies that had these little carts, and they had all these churros stacked up, and they were all wrapped in like this plastic, and you just reach in there and they grab you one, bag it, and off you go.
Fireworks.
All right, now I think we've had just about enough of our time here in NYC for NYE. We're gonna make it a block and a half further north to our hotel and probably get our stuff and make our way to the airport, Newark. Right.
We are literally inside
in the heart.
Times Square where the ball drops. We got escorted in here by... And
super nice.
Look what we got! We got hats! Todd is so excited, it made his year. He is ecstatic. But look, here it is.
That's the ball drop right up there. Oh my God. So this
So
is...
cool.
Oh, as cool, I don't know. This is gonna be tough to top our private little tour of the cockpit in the 777.
Absolutely.
On our way to Rome, Italy. So
let's
but
get
if that United flight crew is watching us,
Bobby
not
and
to
the
disappoint
crew.
you guys, but I think you'd be about as excited as we are with this one.
So cool. Okay, we're gonna
All right.
catch some regular pictures and we gotta go.
Well, just like that, it's time to head on home.
Yep, time to get back to our house in the comfy suburbs of Chicago.
Even though it's sad to see us leaving New York City, I think in fact, I know it does and will hold a special place in our hearts.
We met some great people here, including some awesome NYPD officers who gave us great directions and just really provided some great tips and tricks and things while we were here in the city.
So big shout out to the NYPD. You guys deserve so much.
So much credit. You guys are truly amazing.
And with that, we're gonna make our way to Penn Station from here at 45th Times Square. Bye, Times Square. Till next time. sometimes you get your other half to just suck it up sometimes.
As he says, suck it up, buttercup.
And this time, what happened?
Todd was right.
So, but we have to just be so thankful for. But anyway, so as you can see, we are
Penn Station.
Penn Station, about to
catch the train to Newark.
Yep. So instead of flying out of LaGuardia, as we did coming here, we're flying out of Newark because Newark has the latest and last flight back to Chicago.
So we're gonna head down and get our train tickets.
Yeah. Our train, the one that we want to get on, departs in just about half an hour.
We have plenty of time.
Yeah. So last time we were here,
We were booking it.
yeah, was it New Year's? Yeah. Yeah. And we were worried. And it's never fun, but it's nice and cool.
So we're not sweating, as you can see, because we have these lovely thick coats on.
Which is another reason why we like this time of year. So when you're traveling and you're all in a rush, you don't get all hot and sweaty. All right, we're gonna make our way over into the train station behind us.
Hi, good evening. Can we get 2 for the Trenton 703, 7867?
You're getting off in Trenton?
No, we're getting off at Newark Airport, so we need the AirTran.
Sweet.
They'd be mad at me. I'll be telling them direct.
Can you hold?
.703 Trenton stops at the airport.
Yep, I see the airplane logo. Thank you.
right.
We've done this many
Nice.
times. Thank you. Have a happy New Year, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
Mad dash onto the train. Do you understand why?
It's crazy. It's mad dash. It's nuts.
Well, we didn't run, but we walked as fast as we could. Back there, where you saw the train board, once they announced the track, I'd say, what, a good quarter of the people? I thought it'd be more, just because of catching this train. But we wanted to make sure we grabbed a seat, because I figured it would fill up. But there's still quite a few empty seats, but the train doesn't leave for another, only about 5 more minutes. So yes, we are on the
708.
703
Yeah, that's right. 703.
NEC, so the Northeast Corridor train, which will get us not directly to Newark International Airport, but it's the Newark Airport station, but then we take the AirTran to the actual airport. Feels good to actually be on board the train. Although I'd much rather be in Times Square right now.
Who wants to be in one of the pens?
I just want to hope that we didn't pass up our one opportunity.
He'll regret it.
Oh, won't you? Anyways. What a fun New Year's Eve it's been.
to the Newark airport, we have to take the little train to our concourse. We're concourse C, so that's where we're going. Going on the air train. They call it the tram over in Chicago. They call it the air train here.
Oh, I thought it was air tram. I was wrong.
Look where we're going. The newest United Club here in Newark.
For those that are wondering, I have the Chase United Club card, so I pay quite a bit for the annual fee, but it's well worth it when you're not flying internationally, because even if you're flying business class or first class on United domestically, you don't get lounge access. So we try to take advantage of the Chase United Club card as often as possible. Oh, it's actually the Infinite card. That's the one that's got a pretty hefty annual fee. It's that time for us to leave the United Club here in United's Terminal C. Basically the concourse from like 70 up to, I don't know, 101 to catch our flight back to Chicago here on New Year's Eve.
We're going back home to Chicago. But we had an awesome time here in NYC on NYE. We'll see you next time, NYC.
Good evening. We had a great time in NYC for NYE, even though technically, yes, we did not celebrate in its entirety New Year's Eve.
But that's okay.
We will never forget the once, I'd like to think, not once in a lifetime opportunity that we passed up.
But pretty cool.
Yeah, it was still what we did. I mean,
Good?
Todd says it ranks up there with being able to go into the cockpit on our United flight from Newark to Rome.
That's good?
And we're invited up by the captain of the airplane, so that was pretty cool.
as you can see, we are on board our plane back to Chicago.
Time to go home.
If
See
we're
our
not,
tree.
yes, and that's one of the reasons. You might be saying, well, why did we plan to go home on New Year's Eve when we're here in New York City? It's because we like our home. We like being there for the holidays. One of the things we would probably never do is be away from home during Christmas and New Year's. It's just something special. There's just something special about being at home.
Yes. We'll see if there's actually still snow on the ground. We heard earlier there was snow over, we got some lake effect snow by our house.
Oh, was it lake effect?
Yeah, so we'll see if it's still there. I know.
If we don't do any more filming, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button down below and leave us a comment or two as well. We love to receive comments and reply back.
Thank you so much for watching, and happy
New Year.
perfect timing. Happy New Year, guys.
We're back home in Chicago.
It is so quiet here. It's kind of freaky.
It's creepy.
But I guess that's what happens when you come in.
On the last, one of the last flights into Chicago.
Actually, I think it might have been, because I didn't see anything else.
No other planes.
I don't think so.
So we're literally the last flight into the city.
We think. Well, at least on the United, yeah. So, pretty cool though. All right, make our way up to the transit, or what is it? Yeah, airport transit. See you, United Terminal, until our next adventure. Gee, I wonder where it's gonna take us. What do you think?
I don't know. Is it going to take us across the pond?
Again?
Or farther
Maybe.
away? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
So just have to subscribe so you can,
Stay tuned.
yeah.